You working 30 minutes? Well, it's a Skyrim stream, so there we might play an hour of Skyrim and then bullshit. Like the thing with Skyrim for me is like it's a pick up and drop kind of game. Like granted, I used to play this game for hours on fucking end. You should try Elder Scrolls Online. I'm not a big fan of MMOs. Like I kind of wish Fallout. Like one thing I would really like for Fallout 76 is to make it so that you can play it offline. I know that kind of defeats the purpose of the fucking game and would destroy the community. But like, I dislike the multiplayer aspects of Fallout 76. Just make it so we can play the shit offline. Am I going to be playing Modern Warfare? Yes, dude. I'll be playing fucking Modern Warfare. I don't know why people ask dumbass questions. Like, you see me buy the game, I'm going to at least try it. Gonna at least try it. If nothing else, I'll play the single player campaign on stream. No, I just woke up. Quinn, hey Wings, how does it feel abusing your grandma and her dog so much they were forced to move out your modular home? I didn't do that, man. I don't understand why you guys want to pay me out to be this terrible person. When in reality, all that really happened was I was a dude that got really mad at Call of Duty. Even at my worst, that's all I was. A guy that got mad at Call of Duty. And most people get mad at Call of Duty. So your favorite beverage? Oh shit, lately? Icy orange. Do you think trolls will die off? Maybe. The problem with trolls dying off is it has a lot more to do with there constantly being new people introduced to like hate videos. Like think about it this way, right? Let's take Lean's channel for example. Lean gets what, 20 to 40,000 views a video or something like that. And in turn, not all those are returning customers. Some people get recommended it, some people watch one video, and they get to go down the same road that everybody else went down, where it's like, oh, this guy's a fucking piece of shit. Look how entitled he is. And what you're really doing is watching like the World War II stuff, where I was in a very bad spot in my life. And so like that creates two types of people. That creates a person that's interested in you, and it also creates a person that just has like hateful tendencies. The person that's interested in you is going to find my stream and realize, yo, this dude just had a breakdown in a public eye, and they end up staying around and watching my stream and chilling out with me and stuff. And the other person sends boxes to my house and like, or like tries to fuck with me in some way or shape or form. It just shows you like both aspects of society. So like there's constantly a new couple hundred people that are interested enough to seek you out, and they fall into one of those two categories. So, do you think trolling's ever going to stop? It'll die down. I mean, like, if you go look at it like at the troll subreddit, right? Like, it's just them, like, taking pictures of me at my heaviest. And constantly, like, doing the same things over and over and over again. Like, there's just nothing new happening there. See, Wings... Have you ever been anywhere in Europe? No, I haven't. Never. I've left the country one time, and I was to go to Mexico. Which we all know why Wings went to Mexico. I mean, if you want to get like super technical, you can make a case for like Is this one or two of you? This is two of you. You can make a case Fallout New Vegas is not technically open world either.
Like, how's that, Wings? Mojave is most definitely open world.
Yes, it is. But the Mojave is set on a linear path. Let me show you. I need to shave, by the way. Let me show you. Come to me, my children. New Vegas map. Images. Let's find a good map. Right here. Alright, this is a map of Fallout New Vegas, right? You start here in Good Springs. Alright, this entire area right here is actually blocked by death claws. And over here is Black Mountain. This is blocked by super mutants that are level 15, level 20-ish. Right? So, like, this is, for all intents and purposes, blocked off from a brand new character. So the only way you can do is you got to go down. So, like, you do all the quests here, and you slowly go down to Prim, and then Mojave, and then you keep following the road. You go through Novak, and you go to Nipton, and then you come back through Novak. You can branch off here, but it's not really there. But the game kind of takes you in this linear path that goes like this into New Vegas. Once you get in New Vegas, it kind of opens up a little bit more. But most of it's concentrated here, and then sending you out to like Red Rock, Brotherhood of Steel, and up here in the Boomers. Like, it sends you to the three big ones, and then it takes you back here to fight this again. It's a very small game in that concept. Like, the open world aspects, like over here in this top side of the map, this is all like optional stuff, and like over here and down here. But for the most part, the whole game is on a linear progression. Like, and they do that by having enemies at set spots with set levels to kind of keep you there. Granted, yeah, you can go off the beaten track, but that's kind of like side quests. Like, say you're coming from Novak and wanting to go to New Vegas, and you're like, oh, here's the fucking, Fire Ant Desert, which I don't know what, I think it's called Lake Impata. And you're like, oh, look, there's a vault out here. Yeah, that's cool. And you might even find like the substation before you run into it. That's cool too. But like, it's open world, but in the same way, like, the game is designed to be ran. The game is designed on a linear path. Like, you always run into things that you need to run into, the level that you need to run into them. So like, in that case, like, you could make a pretty good case that Fallout New Vegas isn't technically open world. Thank you, Mr. Stealth the Ninja. Am I getting out of worlds? Yes, I am. Let's see. Will you declare that you are with the Republic and don't tell me I'm a weirdo? They want our guns. You worry too much about guns, homie. Worry too much about guns. I think the dungeon is part of the college quest. I remember it somewhere, maybe the 3 amulet thing. It'll go up for $50 for you, big boy. Any card you want. I think we got enough to power this guy down now. Like, part of me that's kind of like avoided the college is because I didn't want to get like all the rewards. Hey, Cheese Johnson. Yo, man, hope all well. Thank you, dude. I tried to place a rainbow with you the other day, but you weren't on. I know that doesn't make sense, but I got on just specifically to see if you were on to play Rainbow. A Lydia-less dungeon. Nightmare, thank you for the Twitch Prime. Hey, Jordy Samuelson, how you been? I've been well. Been well. What does Rid of Ceiling say? Forbidden Legend. Let's see. be bound here, a cruel murderer, betrayer, condemned by your crimes against the realm of the Lord. May your name and your deeds be forgotten forever, and the charm which you bear be sealed by your ward. Alright. Sometimes shit sucks, man.
Let's see. You clearly see my questions. Stop trolling.
I'll clearly see your texts. So you're asking the same question that people always ask. Like, people go, you should play more single-player games. Play single-player games. And people ask me to play Siege the entire time I'm playing single-player games. It's like, really? Hey, J Killer.
If you're looking for a handout, you'll want to speak with my husband.
Like, I play single-player games really weird.
Buy some armor and you're gonna buy just what you see here.
Alright. What's been going on? I don't know. I've been having trouble sleeping lately. Like, I haven't been streaming the last couple days. Because, like, one of the days I had to go to a birthday party and a wedding. And then, like, another day I had a friend come over. And then yesterday I spent most of the day trying to figure out my brake situation on my car because my brakes have been squeaking. You went all the way back up to full health? You suck! Oh my lord, alright. Let's see, touching the... Can Lydia die? She can die if I damage her. But, like, enemies can't kill her. Like, traps can kill her. I can kill her. I was at full fucking health! Oh, my lord. Ah! Ooh. My daily orc power? Like, what's that gonna do? Orc power is like for physical. Let's get Lydia into the fight. Yeah, we can play some Rainbow. Let's play some Rainbow. The old video game. Oh shit, there's a new download. Hold up. We might have to do a little bit of talking. I do have full unrelenting force. Well, the thing with armor is, like, mages use, like, spells to gain armor versus, like, wearing full plate armor. So, like, you got to kind of, like, use, like, become ethereal and other things to kind of keep you from getting beasted on like I just did. I don't know, eggplant. That's a good question. Let's see what this actually is. Let's see what changes they put into this. Maintenance today. 10 a.m. Eastern. Full patch notes here. Let's see what they changed. With Year 4, Season 3, the MMR rollback system is getting a few improvements that allow us to more appropriately target and address those who exploit integrate the integrity of the rank system. Addressing change is a sign of a massive irregularity in our system, so we will now be resetting MMR for such players. That means instead of undergoing significant MMR change in MMR, players will undo... Okay, so if you go on a big winning streak, it will change you. Glass, stay focused on the details a little bit faster now. Increases Glass's hip from fire rate up to 380 from 285. Okay. Twitch, less fragging, more tactical dabbing. Reduces the Twitch F2 magazine to 25, down from 30. Warden changed from a 2-speed 2 armor instead of 1-speed 3 armor. That's where he should have been to begin with. Bug fixes. Players can have... Alright. Operator fixes. Blackbeard's shield clips through his body when equipped while leaning. I noticed this. It sucks. Habana's X-Carapace can destroy other pellets on the same wall, even if they're out of the blast radius. Fix that. Defenders can place a barricade or a castle's armor panel over Goyo's Vulcan shield. Huh. So this is the Glass buff, Warden buff, Twitch nerf. And it also fixed a couple other things like radios not stopping playing. Alright. I don't really eat Popeyes. Like, every time I go to Popeyes, I usually drive by to see if the chicken sandwich is back in, because I still haven't tried that shit. Jackal getting nerfed. Jackal is getting nerfed, but it doesn't say Jackal is nerfed in this patch. So... It was rough to hear me read that. What's the last meal I cooked? Shit. I don't remember ever cooking. What the hell? Mate, you don't know shit about boxing? I never said I did. All I know is nobody gives a fuck about boxing unless Floyd Mayweather fights. Or if, you know, Logan Paul fights. Right? For example, I'm going to do cars here because this is not what I know. People want, you know, sports cars. And they always talk about, I want a manual in my sports car. Nobody buys them. Like, it's like if people bought manual transmissions, right? Here's the thing I hate. And this is going to be a car thing, and I'm sorry. I hate manual purists. Hate them. They're terrible for the car industry. They're people that don't really buy manuals. When I say I don't really buy manuals, I mean they don't buy brand new manuals. And they don't understand how the whole situation works. For example, right? The average age of a new car buyer is 50 to 60 years old. Right? But the average age of somebody bitching about millennials not knowing how to drive manuals can't put together that the most people that buy new cars is their generation, right? The generation that's bitching that millennials don't know how to drive manuals. Well, your generation is not buying manuals because millennials who are in their 30s and late 20s at this point only can afford to buy used for the most part. And the only used cars on the market is what your generation bought. Your generation bought manuals at a clip of 8% out of all total new cars bought. So 92% of all cars bought are automatics. And you're bitching at the next generation that they don't know how to drive stick because you motherfuckers didn't buy stick. Right? It's like all the cars on the road are... There's a reason why manual transmissions are dying out. One, computers are better, faster, and smarter with their shifts than a human can be. They're programmed right from the factory. Two, nobody really wants them. They want the idea of them. They want to drive like a car that's 17 years old or 20 years old for the simple fact that they want the little elitism. Like, look at me, I can control the gearbox myself. But realistically, nobody wants manual. You're essentially like the green-haired hippie, like, you know, hipster that has like an anime character on the back of his hatchback. That's who you are when you say that. I can drive stick, but I'm not going to sit here and be like, oh, everything has to happen. Like, I don't want to buy a stick car. You know why I don't want to buy a stick car? Because, like, I want to do other shit. Like, I want to fuck with the radio. I want to change music. You know, that kind of stuff. I don't want to have to, like, go through gears every time I come to a stoplight or every time I leave a stoplight. And yeah, is there fun times for manuals? Yeah, I wouldn't mind having a manual car right now. Like I said, like I really would like a Honda Accord, like 2000 to 2005, with a 4-speed, with a 5-speed and a 4-cylinder. But the only reason I want that car is to dick around with, and to, like, you know, punch through gears and stuff, just as casual driving. Would I daily drive that car? Fuck no. Where do I daily drive? Well, I had to go to 544 yesterday twice. I mean, like, I do leave the house when I'm not here from time to time. Right, example, like most automatics have paddle shifting. So if you want to do manual shifting, you can. It's just not with the clutch. It's a clutchless manual system like most new cars have anyway. And they're better. I mean, like, people that want to brag about manuals don't live in hilly areas. They live on flat plains and shit like that, because, like, manuals and hills are a fucking nightmare. Like, my truck would get 26 miles extra to a tank. Right? So I'd save like a gallon and a half of gas if I had a manual versus my automatic. And that's in a truck. Like, in like little cars like Europeans have, that 1 extra miles per gallon don't mean shit. Like, you got a 10, 12 gallon gas tank to begin with. You get 30 miles or 40 miles to gallon to begin with. Like, it might save you $100 bill throughout the entire year. What do you think the most reliable car out there is nowadays? That's hard to say. I mean, like, if you want a car that's just going to be bulletproof, 4.62 valve. Just go get a 4.62 valve. It's going to be bulletproof. It's going to be a gas hog. You ain't got no fucking power. But, like, if you want a car that you get in and turn the key and it's going to take you anywhere you want to go every time you want to go, 4.62 valve. I mean, like, it all depends on what, like you can't really go, what's the most reliable car? The question is this car reliable? Because most cars are reliable at this point. I'd rather have a new Raptor than a GT500. Like I said before, like, the GT500 Mustang, cool ass fucking car. The chances of me fucking destroying the front end on like a parking barrier, damn near 100%. As close to 100% as you can get.
Alright,
Sweet tea slurping. First off, you got a troll username. Second off,
me.
no, sweet tea slurping.
Oh.
Second off, like you should be banned. Oh, hold up! I got a guy I can pick up for casual. I'll leave only one guy to team kill me. Oh, never mind. He's 20% off. Just go. I just get team killed. I'm getting zapped here. Can somebody get the Twitch drone off me, please? Somebody get the Twitch drone off me, please. Fuck. Thank you for your help.
operator.
I'm getting zapped here. Can somebody get the Twitch drone off me, please? Somebody get the Twitch drone off me, please. Fuck. Thank you for your help.
Op 4, last operator. You have dropped the diffuser.
Yep. Don't even worry about it, Clarky. Let's try to win. Yeah, this is why it's so hard to get a. This is why it's so hard to get rainbow teams that I have to run 5s deep. Because people promised him money that he's not going to get. Can we ban President Joe Biden, please?
Something. Not looking that way.
Oh, fuck.
Mission failed. All friendlies have been neutralized.
Yeah, I didn't realize the guy was on the window. Whoa, 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 fuck. Valkyrie jumped out electric.
Oh yeah, they've got a camera there.
This game should be won already. We're not talking. We're not working together. Like, the team we're facing sucks.
IQ, if me and you can go downstairs together, we'll be able to get a kill with the phone. So if I can ring them and you can scan the phone from underneath.
Need to use your drone to locate a bomb.
Can you do it?
All friendlies.
Again, we gotta work together, guys. Formulate a plan on the fly. Everybody's pushing in their own way. We're relying frags to win us games. Now we gotta go 9 rounds with a bunch of plat 3s. Why do ocean creatures get to have all the plastic? Because you keep throwing it in the water. Are they party or are they laundry? Oh, come on, fuck! Didn't realize the hatch was open. Clark, you might be able to make a big play here.
Okay.
If you go into the showers, Clarky. Right, did you right, Clarky? Right there.
In front of you!
Oh my god.
You guys gotta hope.
Yeah. Too many people just looking in through windows.
Có mấy mà tôi trúng.
Down to one friendly.
Good game.
We have been eliminated.